Hi, I'm Xavier Yu. I'm actually been a doctor for about 20 years. My specialty is actually in radiology. I work in a variety of clinical placements across Melbourne. In addition, I also have some volunteer roles, including for the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Radiologists, the Australian Medical Association, and also the Australian Doctors Orchestra. Actually doing an MBA has been a pipe dream for me for quite a while. And also in terms of medical studies and the medical profession, there's always been a feeling from my perspective that we can always add a different perspective, and adding a business-minded mindset to how we approach dealing with patients is actually going to be a good thing, I think. So that's what motivated me to actually pursue different interests in business management. I found that support at ARB absolutely fantastic. In terms of preparing for choosing ARB as a provider, I knew that there were online meetings every week, but what I appreciated was that the online facilitators were more than happy to deviate from their course topic to focus on your particular needs. What I found really good as well is that, and I didn't quite anticipate this, was that you could actually draw on your real life experiences. So in terms of studying this particular MBA, I think the great advantage is it's very practical. So in other words, all the OLFs were actually asking about how does this particular business concept relate to your practice. And there was actually enough time for the course participants in the meetings to actually go through that. And I found that being able to put that all in context in terms of how does that fit in my profession and how does that fit the business concept here, I thought that was probably the best part. And I really made use of the library staff as well, which I think is probably a bit underrated, that the library staff do such a great job. Yeah, it's actually quite good timing. So when I finished my MBA, what happened was that there was a couple of non-clinical job offers that came up, particularly with one of my clinical providers. And so now I'm the director of training for one of the hospital sites that I work at. With the volunteer roles, I was elected to a position of the Federal Council within the Australian Medical Association, which I think in part was related to the fact that I had undertaken some studies outside medicine. And also I'm now the chair of the local branch of the College of Radiologists in Victoria. Well, I've just got one word really, wow. I mean, I can't believe that I've actually done this, and sure, I've done medical exams in the past, but to do this whilst working and pretty much full time has been, I think, a little pat on the back for myself. And I know that those tiny 3 little letters that I have now in front of my name, they're very small, but they're actually very powerful in terms of how people see you, but also the studies that you've gone through to actually get to that level, and how I think I'll be able to apply that to my future practice.